What's up, y'all? Back again, man. Like I told y'all, I was gonna come up with another live stream playing Madden. Now here we go. Man, we find somebody fast, didn't we? I wonder which team we're playing.
So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. That president.
Come on, man.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
Play good.
They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. That's fielded in the end zone.
Cross on kickback.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
Watson on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
What thing that mean?
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13
thing
there for the Texans.
You know it's a pass. I played legit this morning that I used the Texans. And that's the same thing he was doing too. Kept calling Tiger. That's how you know he passed him. There you go. With that Tiger pass. Tiger Richmond. That's a pass.
On first down, Watson.
Got him.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Nice.
Todd Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Tiger Richmond.
I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. 23 yards on the play.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where the big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
That damn Tiger pass.
To throw on second is Watson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there, a 22. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Yo, we know. You got to say it, you know.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down, Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Zach Cunningham leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing on first down is Keenum. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Bernardrick McKinney coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Keenum. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, Keenum. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. first and 10. Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Christian Covington in there to sack him for a loss of 6. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you're the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7.
You're not going nowhere, boy. Nowhere, boy. Still in this. I might not be the first one to score, but I guarantee you I'll score too.
We started all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to Denver right after this. And here comes the Texans now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Derek Wolfe in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 3rd and long. It's Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Jones on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Keenum. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Come on now, 22 seconds. Can't let them get in field goal range.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Got him. Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Hell no, you ain't getting that. I want to see you take that back.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Big boy, fold you up, boy.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They find some open field here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a handoff looking right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
We'll see it. We know. Excuse me. I should have muted the damn microphone.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I need for the lineman to keep me in the pocket. Keep me safe in the pocket.
The Broncos on third down.
They're going to keep me safe in the pocket.
3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1.
But dime passing.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. Well, CD, switching gears for a second. You know, there's been a special teams issue so far in the NFL this season, especially you look at week 2 through Sunday's games. There were 19 missed extra points and field goals combined between all the kickers in the league.
And if you look at Minnesota and Cleveland, that's where the spotlight really focuses, because Minnesota, rookie kicker Daniel Carlson, they spent a 5th-round pick on him, supposed to solve their kicking issues. He missed 3 in Green Bay, including a couple potential game winners. And Cleveland with Zane Gonzalez, I believe he left 11 points on the board, or I should say off the board, with missed extra points and field goals in their loss to New Orleans.
So maybe some kickers that aren't seeing time now aren't even on a team that might be popping up on roster soon. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. On first down, it's Watson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, we got a second here after that incompletion. Let's have a little fun. I know you saw Ryan Fitzpatrick's get up in the post-game press conference after week 2.
We're not talking about the beard this time.
No, well, that was part of the ensemble.
We're talking about the trappings, aren't we?
How about that, Alfred? That goes with Deshaun Jackson's clothes, is that right?
Understanding clothes, jewelry, shades, the whole deal. He came out and paid homage to his guy who got him a 75-yard touchdown pass in the game, and everyone had a ball with it. Media, team, Fitzpatrick. You name it. I'm sure Deshaun Jackson got kicked out of it as well. Personally, I thought he raided your closet because when I saw him come out, I said, hold on a second. That's how Brandon dresses when we leave the ball game.
My favorite thing, though, from all of this was the social media posts that had 2 different pictures. On the left, it was his freshman year at Harvard. Looked like the All-American boy. And then that press conference photo on the right. You want to talk about the alter ego of somebody? That was it right there. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Watson now on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Wolfe in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses.
Absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You're going for it, too.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And he's going for it.
Richmond.
Yep.
Go Jack.
Everything is there, Richmond.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Get to it. Nice.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Let's go.
Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's what we're talking about. Let's start this with some points now.
After the interception, here's Keenan. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
61. We ain't going to make that. 61 yards. If we can't make 59, how the hell we going to make 61?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
You got you. You need that first down.
They do snap it to Keenum.
Oh, fuck.
Complete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Can't keep allowing so much passing, man.
A first down carry down for Middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now it's Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Keenum now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Powering his way forward. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him as he pulls it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. back to throw.
Fucking hell,
there
bro.
as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Lamar Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. They keep it with Miller on first down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Darian Stewart there to bring him down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I made a wrong decision. Didn't turn over the ball, man. But it's all good.
On second down, here's Miller. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Texans on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's a give to Miller. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a kick.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.